It's time for the main event on Fury in Trenton, New Jersey.
Sacramento, California in my universe. Making his way to the ring is Colonel Zhang, the ever-present Immortal.
Making his way to the ring from the land.
That's right, the patriarch of the Zhang dynasty, Colonel Zhang, going after the gold tonight in the main event with a new title to NGPW on the line. Isn't that right?
That is right. Zhang also looking forward to redeeming the loss of his son, young Zhang, previous to this one against Antonio.
That's right,
needing to bring honor back to the Zhang heritage.
That's all that matters to Colonel Zhang. The gold is but a mere trinket representing the honor and victory of the Immortal Dynasty.
Only one man stands in his way. That would be this one.
And his opponent from Area 51.
Prototype Perfect 10.
Half man, half machine. Coming out here.
Straight from Area 51, folks.
Unknown intentions.
That Zhang's immortality is what interests him and piqued his interest. He doesn't come out for average mortals and jobbers, apparently.
So that must be the reason for his targeting of the Colonel. Or perhaps he's looking to take the gold back to Area 51 for unknown nefarious purposes. With the Canadian...
That could also be true.
It could be. Who knows what lurks in the mind of this maniacal machine? The Canadian Strong Style Championship on the line in its inauguration tonight on Friday Night Fury in the main event.
In a Hell in a Cell at that.
Nowhere to go for either of these two competitors, trapped inside the steel with the belt on the line.
Who goes home with the gold once they escape the steel cage? I have a feeling, though, that Prototype Perfect 10, wants to leave with more than the title. And I'd like to also bring up, folks at home, that no one has seen John Heumann since his match with Prototype Perfect 10.
That's right, local mid-card talent John Heumann, his whereabouts unknown since a backstage attack at the hands of this man, or machine, if you will. And we encourage anyone with information to step forward in the comment section on YouTube or Facebook in an attempt to locate the missing John Heumann. But back to the action here as Colonel Zhang Irish whips Prototype into the corner and again into the opposing corner. Shotgun dropkick, catching him off his guard. And a senton to follow it up.
Start by the Colonel. But we've seen Prototype 10 take a lot of damage, folks.
Yes, we have. Huge spine blaster. Soaking up that damage and dishing it back out to his opponents is what he's known for.
For the head bust, countered by Zhang.
Eastern uppercut from Zhang, followed by a ripcord knee strike.
He's staying on tight against Prototype 10.
That's right, he's got to keep on him. Big stomp out of nowhere from the Prototype, bringing Zhang to his feet.
Irish whip to the corner. Ooh. Zhang stops the clothesline.
Another knee strike, working on that iron jaw of the steel superstar.
Just a flurry. Prototype 10 misses with the drop kick. Oh, but stops Zhang from whatever that was attempted.
Big punch to the midsection and a knee to follow it up. Little known fact about the Prototype, despite his smaller stature, every one of his strikes is much more effective than that of the average man, dealing far more damage. Oh, and those knees! The same could be said for those.
Being cybernetically enhanced.
Irish whip off the ropes. Another spine blaster.
Big spine blaster.
Trying to obliterate the kidneys of the legend.
Zhang with the block.
Big super
Hard
kick.
Super kick.
Goes for another.
Prototype, sorry. Back to his feet. Irish whip to the corner.
Freudian slip there on the part of my colleague. Colonel Zhang sending his opponent off the ropes. Going for a spine buster of his own, but no, denied by the Prototype, who goes for an underhook.
Prototype.
Zhang denies him. Big clothesline.
NGPW.
Very rare do we see underhook style maneuvers or suplexes successful. Wrenching the arm. Now a kicking combination.
Zhang staying on the offensive. Prototype with the leg trip.
He knows it's going to take everything he's got to put away this monstrous machine here. Hard forearm.
Are you talking about Prototype or Zhang?
Interchangeable, I suppose, at this point. Oh, just caught him in that headbutt attempt. Brain buster.
Into a brain buster. I think he might have used Prototype's momentum against him there, folks.
Oh, missing with a big kick attempt there. Prototype shrugged it off.
Hard knee again.
Oh, just narrowly missing with that drop
Missed.
kick. Zhang getting a little too cocky there or something in the moment. Not sure what he was thinking there. Super kick misses. Hip toss.
Hip toss. The immortal one, always aware of danger. Prototype eating a boost. Zhang calling for the end, I think.
Got him up on his shoulders.
What's he going for?
Oh!
Oh!
And a pin. Could this be it? Highly unlikely, and it is not.
They'll have to do a lot more than that, folks. That knee helps. Irish whip to the corner.
Oh, and we've
Dang,
seen this
hard
before.
boost.
The 450 knee drop, patented by Colonel Zhang himself.
Oh, targeting the most fleshy parts.
This is
Prototype time.
just a one. Colonel Zhang, a bit surprised there. He's put many men away with that. Ducking the drop kick with a chop
Good thing
block
this
attempt.
Prototype is more than man. Mechanically increased. Cybernetically improved.
Colonel Zhang going to send him to the
Programs from at
outside.
least 7 years of VHS tapes.
That's a lot of VHS.
What the
That's
heck,
quite the
Russ?
collection.
That is quite the collection.
Going for another pin attempt.
1, 2.
Oh,
Oh,
that was a close one for the Prototype.
Zhang, outraged.
Very
He
indignified
thought it was
as
over.
always.
Good boots. Another arm drag. Not of the Japanese style.
Trying to test
Bang.
the circuits and fittings on those shoulder pieces. Oh, and now the chest cavity.
Jesus.
What a dazzling display of kicking prowess. Oh, and a kick of his own from Prototype, cutting Colonel Zhang off in his tracks. Missing with that
Missed the
drop kick
shotgun
again.
drop kick. More kicks to the midsection.
It's what he's known for. And a clothesline.
Prototype is in trouble, folks. We've never seen anyone put up this much fight against him yet. Zhang helping him to his feet.
Colonel Zhang, a force to be reckoned with in his own right. These men fighting outside the cage. Oh, and in and across the stairs. Into and across. Zhang trying to get to his feet. Oh, catches the Prototype,
God,
sends him into the
Prototype.
apron.
Oh my God. That was amazing, folks. You don't see maneuvers like that anywhere.
Only action like this takes place in the NGPW arena. Zhang
Prototype following him to the outside.
following Zhang's lead, awaiting his opponent near the edge of that cage.
Oh, Irish whip, but he's down.
Oh, he's fighting back, though. Both these men trying to send their opponent outside the steel, I think. Oh, Zhang, vulnerable on the outside. Looks like...
Prototype's got him up.
Oh, through the cage wall.
The cage.
Devastating. Looks like he's sizing him up, perhaps recalibrating his targeting systems. Trying to make up his mind on what his next actions will be. Pounding away on Zhang.
Boots by Zhang might have damaged his processor, folks.
That very well may be. Launching him across the floor now. Perhaps.
Prototype to the top of the steel.
He could have a high-risk maneuver in mind. No, climbing to the top. Zhang. I think Zhang's planning on following him. Once given the opportunity, here we go.
Prototype can't believe that the old climbing the cage.
I don't think anyone in attendance can either. This could spell disaster for either of these men at any instant.
Prototype attempted something stupid.
That he did. Zhang capitalizing.
Zhang. Ooh, dragging Prototype to the edge. Not a place you want to be, folks. Targeting the abdomen.
A dangerous place. Girdles
The opposite corner.
allowing his opponent to his feet. Oh, a drop kick. Puts him off his guard, but he's back in it with some strikes. Kick to the midsection from Prototype. He's got a hold of him. Bear hug attempt, perhaps. No, huge belly to belly. Denting the cage. Zhang rolling out of it. Oh, he's on the edge.
Drop kick.
Teetering. Prototype got a hold of Zhang. Gonna try and throw him off, it looks like. Kick to the midsection. He's got him up.
Going for it, folks?
Zhang's in trouble now. Oh, onto that steel cage again.
I can't believe Zhang is surviving this, folks.
I don't know. Surviving is quite the stretch at this point. And again. Now he's back in it. Both men kicking wildly into the air. Colonel Zhang hoists the man up to his shoulders. Cyborg fighting out of it. Stiff elbows from the Prototype, who locks up with Zhang. Kick to the midsection from Zhang. Going forward again, has him on the shoulders. Prototype escapes once more. Locks up with him.
Prototype lifts him
hoists him up. Oh, sends him through the cage.
Through the cage, folks.
Huge body drop. Zhang is motionless. Jerome Freeman, a look of sheer terror on his face. Paler than I've ever seen him as he looks upon the remains of Colonel Zhang. Looks like he's going for a closer look, checking on him. Zhang remaining motionless in the ring. The Prototype slowly, confidently making his way back to the ring. Zhang's back to his feet with a desperate kick.
Possum, folks.
Could he have been playing possum all along? Oh no, Prototype's in trouble. It's the Dragon Sleeper. Colonel Zhang has it locked in. And he's got him in a desperate attempt at victory. We've got a new Canadian strong style champion.
Here is your winner.
I can't believe it. Colonel Zhang.
I don't think anybody has tapped out Prototype yet, folks, since he arrived in NGPW.
Snatching victory and the gold from the jaws of defeat. Colonel Zhang, the new inaugural strong style champion here in NGPW.
Long may he reign.